financial need for government assistance, and you might be required to meet other requirements. There's a variety of assistance available, ranging from federal grants for home buyers to child care assistance and grants for women, plus a plethora of other government funding and loans. Stay tuned to find out how to get free money when you need help. How to get free money from the government. If you're looking for ways to subsidize your expenses, there are a number of government programs you might qualify for depending on your circumstances. Here are 11 ways to get free money from the government. 1. College grants. The U.S. Department of Education offers student loans that you repay over time, as well as grants, such as the Pell Grant, that you don't need to pay back. To get a Pell Grant or one of the other common types of federal aid for college, you'll have to complete the free application for Federal Student Aid or FAFSA and demonstrate financial need. The amount you can get from government grants varies. The maximum Pell Grant, for example, is $5,920 for school year 2017-18. That amount is subject to change every year and awards are based on the student's need, tuition, course load and length of study. 2. Federal Work-Study. Federal work-study programs fund part-time jobs for post-secondary students with financial need. The program encourages community service work such as tutoring and literacy training. As with federal grants, you'll need to complete a free application for federal student aid to begin the application process. The amount awarded depends on factors such as the timing of the student application and the amount of demonstrated financial need. Although the school or employer typically pays up to 50% of the wages, which must meet the federal minimum wage standard, in some cases the federal government pays 100% of the student's wages. 3. Healthcare support. The Affordable Care Act provides subsidies for healthcare insurance to low- and middle-income taxpayers. As of 2016, some 10.5 million Americans benefited from these subsidies. To apply, visit the government healthcare website to determine if your income qualifies you for a subsidy. You might be directed to a separate state website, as some states, including California, run their own program. The amount of your subsidy is based on your household size and your modified adjusted gross income. You'll qualify for some level of subsidy if your MAGI is between 100% and 400% of the federal poverty level. 4. Child care services. The Child Care and Development Fund provides child care assistance for low-income parents and primary caregivers of children under 13 years of age, or 19 if they are incapable of self-care, according to benefits.gov. Other requirements vary by state, but typically, you must be employed or participating in a training or education program. Financial eligibility also varies by state. Visit the CCDF website for your individual state to find out whether you qualify for help with your child care expenses. 5. Utility bills. The Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, commonly known as LIHEAP, helps those with low incomes to pay home energy bills. The income range for eligibility falls between 110% and 150% of the federal poverty level. Higher priority is given to households in which energy costs represent a significant percentage of household income. Priority is also afforded elderly or disabled households and those with young children. Grants are issued via individual states. The amount you can receive varies and is based on need and other factors, but it generally won't be enough to pay your entire utility bill. 6. Down payment assistance. Low and middle-income home buyers can benefit from grants and loans that help with closing costs or a down payment on a new home. These programs are administered by individual states, each of which has its own requirements. In California, for instance, you can qualify for a deferred payment junior loan of up to 3.5% of the purchase price of a home if you're a first-time home buyer. The loan is issued with a CalHFA first mortgage loan. You must complete home buyer counseling and have an income within certain limits to qualify. For example, if you're a two-person household in Los Angeles County, you can qualify for a home purchase price of $600,000 or less with an income of $69,950 or less. In addition to providing down payment assistance, Alabama offers a Step Up Plus program that pays up to $1,500 of private mortgage insurance premium for homebuyers earning less than 80% of the median income in the area. 7. Unclaimed money. Perhaps the easiest way to get money from the government is to ask for funds you're already owed. There are actually many common reasons why you might be owed money that you aren't even aware of, such as forgotten bank accounts and safe deposit boxes, uncashed checks and insurance benefits. In fact, the Office of the New York State Comptroller reports that it returned over $300 million in unclaimed funds in 2017. Start at the website of the National Association of Unclaimed Property Administrators to find the appropriate state agency to help you. In order to file a claim, you can enter your name online and search for the relevant missing money. You can process claims online or via mail, depending on the individual state's instructions. 8. Disaster relief. If you're a renter or homeowner in an area that the President has declared a federal disaster area, such as the counties affected by Hurricanes Harvey and Irma in 2017, and you lost your home or primary residence in the disaster, you can apply for relief through the Federal Emergency Management Association. You can apply for FEMA's relief process by filling out the online disaster assistance application, and it might require that you also submit a small business administration loan application even if you don't plan to take out a loan. 9. Living assistance. If you need money to cover basic living expenses, find out if your state has a program for cash-based living assistance. In California, for instance, the Pell Works program provides immediate short-term help for families who don't have enough cash to cover basic needs such as housing, food, clothing, medical care or utilities. Qualifications vary by state, but California provides assistance to low or very low-income individuals who are pregnant or who care for a child under 19, and who are also underemployed, unemployed or about to become unemployed. The process begins with an online application. Successful California applicants can receive up to $949 per month for a family of 4. 10. Assistance for veterans. The government offers veterans a host of financial assistance programs that are not available to civilians. These options include cash-out refinance loans, direct home loans for Native American vets, home loan guarantee programs, interest rate reduction refinance loans, life insurance policy loans and cash surrenders. In the case of a veteran's cash-out refinance loan, the government will loan qualifying honorably discharged veterans cash for the equity in their homes. These funds can be used for expenses such as home improvement and paying off liens. This VA loan has no maximum limit, and it allows the vet to borrow as much as 100% of the home's value. Borrowers need a valid certificate of eligibility in order to apply. The COE is available online or from a qualifying lender. 11. Business loans. The most used type of business loan you can get from the government is a small business loan from the Small Business Administration. The name is a bit misleading, as the Small Business Administration doesn't actually issue loans, it guarantees loans made by participating institutions. Most small businesses that operate for profit are allowed to apply, but you'll still have to get approved for the loan by an issuing institution. Loans have a maximum of $5 million, but the average amount was $371,628 as of 2015. Under the SpecXpress program, you can have an answer to your loan request within 36 hours. You can get money from the government for a wide variety of needs. Although loan recipients must pay the money back, in some cases you can get money in the form of grants, which you'll never have to repay. If you have a need, look to see if there's a government program designed specifically for your situation, and send in an application.